Yeah, welcome again. This is another day. This is another time, and I believe that you all have a nice time. So, without wasting much of time, this is lesson 4. The core of HTML, code editor. When I talk about code editor, you should know that I'm talking about text editor. So, then when I talk about code editor, I'm talking about Notepad. So I just want to explain the meaning of text editor and also web browser. So just pay attention, and I believe that you learn one or two things as you watch this video. Now, when you talk about text editor, it's a type of computer program that edits plain text. An example of such program is Notepad software, e.g. Windows Notepad. So Windows operating system makes use of Notepad. Then when you talk about program that edits plain text, you know that we're talking about program that edits code. That's what we can call it, code editor, and we can also call it text editor because you can use it to write text also. So then the next one is a text edit. Text edit is the same thing as a text editor. So the difference is that this text editor is an open source word processor and text editor for macOS. So they are still the same, but I'm just trying to explain it so you understand. When we say text editor, text edit, they are the same. Then the next one is that is a bit different. It's a web browser. It's an application for accessing websites. Browser can also display content stored locally on the user's device. Yes, a web browser is an application used for accessing websites. So now you can see that after we write our code, we save it. Then without a web browser, there is no way to display it to the web, or in our local machine, there is no way we can display it. So we need a web browser. Web browser display the code that we have written. So when web browser wants to display, it's not going to display the code, but it's going to display the arrangement of the text. Yes, just like a normal website. So now, having said that, you see, now we can see there are many code editors, but as a beginner, it is good to start with Notepad. Yes, that's the reason why you should start with Notepad, because we have some code editor that will give a suggestion. So, but it's always good to start with Notepad, because from there you'll be able to correct yourself, because Notepad will not give you any suggestion. So with that, you can be able to at least one stumble. Then as a beginner, then you'll be able to be versatile with the code that you're using. So if there is any error, then you can be able to troubleshoot properly. So that's the essence of using Notepad. But with time, then you can move to VS Code and some other complex code editor. Now, some other code editor that we have is Visual Studio Code. We call it VS Code. Then we have Sublime Text. We have text edit in macOS. And there's so many code editor that we have. So we also have a Notepad++. And the rest. So you can go to know more about that. Now, the web browser I'm going to use here is Google Chrome. It's Google Chrome because Google Chrome is a popular web browser. Now, this is a question for you here. You can Itemize any other HTML code editor you know. Yes, you can just put it in the comment section. Any code editor that you know that is not listed yet may help another person. So I believe that you enjoyed this station, and I want to encourage you to subscribe and like our page if you enjoy what we're doing, because there's so many interesting things that we're still going to put up on this YouTube page. So, and I wish you well. So go and exploit. Go out there and exploit. Thank you.